Well, as you clearly said, we did talk about the issue of rape and, of course, introduce the issue of incest. Because unfortunately in Nigeria now, it's become the new normal. There's no time you read the papers that you don't hear about somebody having an incestuous relationship, especially with minors. You have situations where you have 4-year-olds, 1-year-old, 5-year-olds, and you wonder what kind of sick people are these? And it's totally unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. A man will look at a 1-year-old or 2-year-old, and it's like the new normal because it happens now in Nigeria every single day. Then you talk about rape. Rape, it has been proven by a lot of studies that it's a violent crime. And one of the reasons this happens in Nigeria is that, unfortunately, well, it's mainly men that are interviewing me, but unfortunately, men look at women as chattels. What do you do with a chattel? You use a chattel, which is property, and you throw it out. That's the average mindset of people, how they look at women. And that's why they have absolutely no respect. And that's why you feel you see a woman, you take whatever you want. That is the reason. It's the mindset of these men that are very sick, that feel that they can overpower a woman and take whatever they want. And in some cases, kill them. This is no longer acceptable in this country. We have our laws addressing issue of rape. We have Child Rights Act. We have Criminal Code. We have a Penal Code. We have the VAP. We have the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. We have all of that. But the issue is, when this happens, in fact, at a time, I had one of my essays track some of these victims. You go to the police station, they say they're still investigating. Meanwhile, let's also not forget that rape also happens to be one of the toughest crimes to prove. So it's up to us to amend that, to relax it a little bit. But then you go to police stations, you find men that have already confessed what they did. And they talk about, quote unquote, the devil made me do it. So really? Yeah, so the devil will give you a punishment that you also not forget. So now we have suggested that the NOA should start sensitizing people. Because you find people men saying stuff like, well, the women, they have to dress in a decent way. How do you define decent? What about the way you dress? I might choose to dress. I dress this way because I love to dress this way. But it doesn't mean that the next person should dress the way I dress. And let's even assume that somebody did not dress decently. I don't know what definition that is, because I think that's relative. Does it give you the damn right to abuse the person? Or does it give you the right to violate the person? The bottom line is, you do not have a right to do so. And women should also be encouraged to speak up. You should not let people shame you. If you hit me, why should I be ashamed that you hit me? No, you should be ashamed. It's the perpetrator that should be ashamed that he perpetrated that particular act, not the victim. And that's one of the reasons women do not come out to talk. Because a lot of rape goes on in this country. A lot of women are being raped in this country, and they don't talk because of stigmatization. And I'm telling the women, you need to stand up for yourselves. You need to stand up and shame the men instead. And let them know that they must pay for their acts. Every consequence, every act that you do has consequence. So now we have to go back and see how we have to make sure that the police does their work. And then when it comes to the judiciary, because when cases are in court for a long time, that's not justice. And that's really what Administration of Criminal Justice Act, what it also does. It speeds up matters. We need to speed up. We need to have people behind bars, life sentence at the very least. That's what a lot of these penal laws provide anyway. The more we keep them in jails, the more people also know that people pay for their crimes. They will start learning. Because for now, they do all this horrible stuff. They don't hear about people paying for their actions. That's why every day you find old shameless men abuse minors, abuse people, rape them. So we also, on our own part, need to start doing a lot of work. And you as the press, you also have a responsibility. It's your responsibility to also let people know that they're just things that are so inhuman. Look at this girl, Uwa. Somebody's daughter. You rape her and you kill her. And it's supposed to be all right. It is not. I don't care if somebody was walking naked on the road. Is that person's shame? Do you understand? Is that person's shame? Not yours. You mind your damn business. That's what it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.